Hi, I'm Wade.
And I'm Lorraine.
And we are
On the Off-Ramp.
In today's video, we are heading to Grand Forks, North Dakota and East Grand Forks, Minnesota, Twin Cities.
And we are going to explore one of the campgrounds that's actually, I would call it an urban campground.
Yeah, an urban campground. That's a great name for it. It's the Red River State Recreation Area.
One of the things we're looking forward to at this campground is that we are going to have, for the first time in a long time, full hookup. That'll be great.
Yeah, it's kind of very convenient if you don't have to worry about dumping sewer later on or filling with water and that. The other thing we'll be doing is exploring the city on our bicycles. So join us as we visit Grand Forks, North Dakota and Minnesota.
Well, it's August 30th, Labor Day long weekend 2024, and we have made what used to be an annual trek. And now is one we haven't made in quite a few years, but we are in Grand Forks, North Dakota. And we're going to be joined with some other friends from Winnipeg, and we have some old friends from Niverville that are here as well. We're going to spend some time just hanging out at this lovely campground. And this is at the Red River State Recreation Area. There we are, Red River State Recreation Area. And it's a beautiful campground. We've got full service sites. We did water, electrical, and sewer. And this is our site. It's on a bit of a slope, which is a little inconvenient, but it's nicely sheltered with trees, and it looks to be a beautiful weekend. Look at that sky. The prairie sky in North Dakota, kind of like the one in Manitoba. So tomorrow we're going to do some biking. We brought our bikes along, and there's some great bicycle paths here. After the flood of '97, major flood in North Dakota and in Manitoba, the Army Corps of Engineering came in and built dikes all around the city. And then they created bicycle paths with those dikes, and it has been just a wonderful place for people to come and bicycle, and they're beautiful pathways through residential areas, through business areas. We barbecued pork steaks for dinner tonight with corn on the cob and potato packs. Everything is done except for the dishes, and Lorraine has been very good at making sure the dishes get done.
Only because I'm shorter and it doesn't hurt. It hurts your back like crazy to stand at the sink.
The sink is a little too low for me.
Oh, I don't mind.
But I don't mind doing the work outside, so it works out well.
Yeah, we have our jobs.
Yeah.
Our blue and our pink jobs.
Our blue and our pink jobs, yeah. And if you know what we're talking about, blue and pink jobs, it's a reference to a video series. I'm not going to say what it is, but if you know what it is, put it in the comment section below.
So Wade decided to make omelets on the griddle, but put it on the barbecue instead of on the camp stove. And I'm thinking the reason was because it's cooking more evenly on the barbecue than it did on the camp stove.
Yeah, way more control.
So the bacon's already been cooked. Now he's putting together one omelet, and he's ready to do the second one. And here comes our breakfast friends. We are camping with Tim and Deanne and hoping to have a good breakfast together. But on the table here is a centerpiece. A little boy came and brought us a decoration today. He's about 5 years old and he just brought Wade a leaf. Isn't that sweet? Yeah. Anyway, I decided to put it on the table. And sometimes when we're on the road, things need fixing. We're hoping it's an easy fix. Yeah. I haven't used my bike a lot, but we found out last week that it was stuck in one gear. So Wade's doing what he can to figure it out, and we'll see if we are going to be able to go to the farmer's market today.
Yeah.
We can walk over, but hey, I'd love to take my bike, right?
The flood of 97 was big news in Manitoba, but it was also huge news here in Grand Forks. And this is their monument, and it shows the different flood levels from 1996 to 1882, 79, 1897, and then 1997. And that's huge flood levels. Army Corps of Engineering put in diking and walls. So you can kind of see one of the walls in the backdrop over there. We've driven beside some of it as well. And it creates an amazing shelter for the community, but then during non-flood years, you got this beautiful parkway with bicycle paths and walking paths. Okay, so if you've ever bicycled in Grand Forks, have you come across this little museum? Just on the side of the bicycle path, just into a residential section. So it's the Myra Museum. But I think as a guy, it's these things that kind of bring you back to small town living. I remember gas bouncers like that from when we were kids. In some of the older towns, smaller older towns that just didn't upgrade. But gas, 13.8 cents a gallon with a 4-cent tax. I think we'd love to pay those prices again. It's 25 degrees outside. September 1st, Grand Forks, North Dakota. And we're at the Myra Museum.
A nice little plaque there, a couple of plaques.
Yeah. I love these old wooden buildings. John Deere Originals. So this was a schoolhouse. First built, as a township hall in 1917. And this is Grand Forks, the first post office in Grand Forks. Built in 1868. And in 1870 became the first Grand Forks post office.
All right, we've all gone on a bike ride. The guys went a little longer. The girls stopped at a coffee shop. Woo-hoo. But now it's time.
Woo-hoo to the guys.
Yeah, woohoo to the guys. The guys did a good journey.
20K.
But now what we're doing is having a little snack time, but we don't want to overdo it because we are going out for Mexican food tonight. Correct, guys? Is that it?
Oh, do we have to?
Do we have to, says Wayne.
Baby.
Yeah. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully we'll tell you all about it and we'll do some video of the restaurant. But yeah, Mexican food is definitely one of Wade's favorites. What about you guys? Is that one of your things?
It has become.
But I like it.
I was going to say we're not forcing you to it.
Not at all.
Okay, yeah, I would. We'd still force you. Yeah, Wade would want to do that. All right, well, we're looking forward to that too. But nice little snack time right now.
Oh no, the gringos are coming.
Here we go. Did we spoil your video?
Es muy difícil.
Very fun.
But I'm going to give you a bit of an oversight of the rest of the campground. We're going to go for a bit of a bike ride. Oh no, we were at 65. Tim and Deanne are at 67. This is the Red River State Recreation Area in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. And number 2 highway does run, you can see the bridge in the background there. So there is a highway running close by. It does get a little noisy at times, but really you can tune it out pretty quickly. They got big old beautiful poplar trees here. There's about 100 sites. Some are pulled through, some are back in. Many are electric, water, and sewer service. Some are no service at all. There are tenting sites along the river if you want to tent. All kinds of camping. Horse trailer camping. Oh, and the crew's out busy cleaning sites. As soon as you leave your site, they come and they clean out the fire pits and make sure the site is clean for the next campers coming in. Lots of Manitobans. It's the Labor Day long weekend, and this is the week to come down here. So when you get a little bit further south, more towards the town area of the campground, it becomes a bit more treed and a bit more sheltered and a little quieter. You don't get as much road noise. But really overall the sites are all pretty nice. They have 2 different bathroom facilities on each in each column of rows or by each row. And then they have a shower house in the middle as well. And the washrooms are incredibly clean. And of course the showers are clean as well. Now the flood of 97 did create quite a bit of damage. So this hill in front of me is actually the dike built by the Army Corps of Engineering. It protects the town site, but does not protect the campground. Friends of ours pulling out over there. That's one of the washroom facilities in the distance there. Nice bathhouses. Also a central location if there's a tornado warning, which we did not experience. From this campground there is access to many different bike paths. Yesterday we went, it was well over 20 kilometers on bike. If you're looking for a quick little escape, about 2 hours south of Winnipeg, it's the Red River State Recreation Area, I think they call it. Highly recommended. Great place to come with families and that. And you're close, you're basically in the town of Grand Forks and East Grand Forks, so you have access to everything. All kinds of entertainment opportunities. The downtown area of Grand Forks, North Dakota is wonderfully renovated and cleaned up. It's a beautiful little downtown area. So that is just a part of the campground area I wanted to show you. And this will bring us back to our campsite.
Bigala, and so we showed us one of the sites.
And this is us hanging out with camping friends. Elmer's talking, but you know, that's Elmer. Nice to hang out with Elmer and Pam. Yeah, not like I don't talk, Elmer, so we get it. I'm the kettle calling the pot black. And there's Wade, there's Deanne, there's Tim. It's friends all connecting in different ways, and we are sitting around a fire sharing licorice and stories.
I'm glad you said Deanne because we forgot her name.
Oh, yeah.
Ray,
Yes,
Ray is
Tim.
not sharing.
What? He's not sharing his black licorice?
No.
He knows he's supposed to share it.
We'll get the bomber game too.
And then to top it off, here at the luxury place of Elmer and Pam, you know what we live in. They're in what? The Poverty Palace? Is that the name of your place?
Pick the name, Bob.
Wowzy. And, you know, we're sitting around their fire with them. And in the meantime, this is what's going on the side of their building, or this, yeah, it's a building. It's a building on wheels. It's gorgeous inside this unit. You know, it just shows we all camp in different ways and we all make life different ways. But yeah, you see the Saskatchewan playing, I think it's Saskatchewan, yes it is, and playing the Blue Bombers. That's a pretty big deal. And what's the score? At this point, Winnipeg's ahead, 32-20. So that's so fun. You know, we all do our camping lives in different ways, but what it is you can sit around a circle, be friends, connect, old meeting new, and just hang out around the fire. So this is a blessing indeed.
If you have enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. It helps us increase the exposure of our channel and helps us grow. And also, while you're at it, leave a comment if there's something that's really piqued your interest, and ring the notification bell if you'd like to get further notifications of future videos.
We hope you enjoyed our video. One of the things that we loved about this particular weekend was the beautiful setting, but actually being able to camp with friends. Wade and I get along great, and we love spending time outdoors together. But when we hung out with friends, it made it really extra special. And you quickly learn that everybody camps in their own way with different sizes of rigs, even the family with tents beside us. So enjoy the outdoors in any way you like.
We also enjoyed the bicycling and just walking around the community and cooking outside. So yeah, this is our outdoor experience. Now, we don't have much left for plans for this year. We're hoping to get some camping with more friends, but until we make our final plans, we know we need to
Hold our plans loosely.